The U.S. Department of Justice is investigating Tether executives for fraud. Tether, a stablecoin issuer, is under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, on charges that it concealed the fact that its transactions were done using cryptocurrencies. The suspicions are rising that the cryptocurrency is helping criminals launder money and bring down the banking system. Tether executives are under investigation by the DOJ to find out if they were involved in any kind of financial misconduct. Prosecutors have specifically asked about tokens that were kept hidden from banks so that they were used in transactions without the bank's knowledge. The emergence of the most popular stablecoin, Tether, may be traced to its foundation in the British Virgin Islands and Hong Kong. It handles more than half of all Bitcoin transactions, managing about $62 billion of the unit. In order to crack down on digital currency, the U.S. government would thus need to file criminal charges. Tether responds to the claims by arguing that the stories are sensationalism. The statement on the company's website to which this pertains reads, "To foster collaboration, openness, and accountability, Tether often engages in open discussion with law enforcement, including the U.S. Department of Justice. To attach, or tether, and the U.S. authorities." Tether has been the subject of an investigation by federal prosecutors since 2018. As of the time of writing, officials are looking into whether traders were using the token to illegally assist in the run-up of Bitcoin's price during its exceptional 2017 gain. Officials recently sent letters to those tied to Tether, informing them that they are under investigation for possible fraud. The attorneys were additionally warned that a decision would be made shortly on whether or not to bring a lawsuit. Stablecoins such as US dollars are particularly concerning since they allow illegal activities, including money laundering, to happen without detection. The token has been created to facilitate cross-border remittances that bypass the banking system. Thus, this could open the door for money laundering and other criminal activities. In a recent interview, Yellen encouraged regulators to get moving on regulation of cryptocurrencies, including stablecoins, Treasury Secretary Yellen recently said. Read more. The Secretary of the Treasury is in attendance at a meeting with the SEC, the Federal Reserve, and the CFTC to explore stablecoins. A rising number of inquiries and lawsuits. Some credit rating firms, including as Fitch Ratings, have issued reports on stablecoins warning of financial instability and market stability issues. Tether is tied to the US dollar by linking it to various forms of hard currency and real-world assets, according to the developers. Commercial paper, precious metals, and corporate bonds are also included. That has generated concerns that hedging assets may become scarce in the case of rising selling pressure on stablecoins. Another result of that is that it could disrupt short-term lending markets. Letitia James also said that Tether subsidiary were deliberately hiding losses. According to James, Tether didn't have access to any financial institutions in 2017, and therefore the companies were lying when they said it was tied to the US dollar. Bitfinex, as well as the other subsidiaries, was able to resolve all the allegations for $18.5 million without admitting or disputing any of the allegations. Tether was created in 2014 to help tackle the issue of cryptocurrency volatility. With the introduction of the token, it was no longer a problem for banks to refuse to open crypto exchange accounts, because the banks were fearful of money laundering and other illicit behavior. Tether also requires banks to hold money and execute customer transactions. However, the technology behind Tether is unique and separate from the banking system. Such a partnership, in which Tether had a working collaboration with Wells Fargo, was brought to court. Tether sued Wells Fargo in 2017 for refusing to process customers' transactions. However, the lawsuit was discontinued almost as soon as it was filed. All products links in the description can benefit you. We appreciate your attention and hope you will like and share this video. Stay tuned, as we can't wait to see you in the next video.